huruf M. Okay, kita tukar bahasa Melayu. Huruf M. So what is M actually? What is M stands for? Is media check. This is one of the also important for me because kalau tak ada this media check, kita akan rasa last nanti masa tengah-tengah baru start dia, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Tiba-tiba suara unmute, dah tengah mute rupanya. Benda-benda macam tu selalu happen Asatiza. Kita tak perasan, kita dah record sedap dah cakap. Tak record. You know, sometimes that happen, the effort is like, alamak, aku nak cakap balik. It happened. So make sure media check. So kita tengok apa pandangan these both Asatiza about this media check yang kita boleh kita guna for our lesson insyaAllah. Tafadhal Asatiza.
Okay, for the media check, yes, I agree with you, Ustazah Maria. Okay, this is what we call it as, it is actually related to on-task behavior. Okay, so the following next tips, right? So this is all the blank space there is too. Okay, so the first one, ensure all related devices are well functioned. Okay, musim circuit breaker ni definitely we must have. I remember there was one time Asatiza tu tengah buat recording, sekali laptop dia mati. Okay, the charging tak ada charger. Alright, so make sure charger there, laptop is all good. Lagi apa, the mic function is good and the mic is working well. Okay, kalau this is ramai juga Asatiza yang tak make sure that the mic is working well. Ada yang bunyi macam you know, that kind of sound and everything. Okay, also the headset. Okay, kalau perlukan headset, gunakan headset. Lagi apa lagi? The lighting. Okay, make sure that the background tu not like macam, you know, solemn, like macam gelap dim ke, ala-ala gothic ke, bukan macam itu. It must be very bright. Okay, and this might be very cheerful punya environment lah. A lot of things that you need to check, the physical devices that you need to check before you go online lah.
Yeah, and as much as possible, try to avoid, you know, the kind of background that will show off the lack of cleanliness in your house or the lack of organization in your house. So that is part of your personality. So it's better to cover it up lah. Okay.
Yes. To add on that, your background juga mainkan peranan because it may cause a distraction to your students.
Yes, correct.
Okay, for example, if you know like a messy things dekat background you kan, nanti mesti ada je student tanya, what is that Ustazah? Okay, atau what is that Ustaz? Okay, definitely ada the curious student will ask and will actually disrupt the session. Okay. The second part is record and play. Yes.
So we move on to the second one. Just one more point to add on the first one. Okay. The least that you can do for your background, right? You can just buy the adjustable pole, okay, and then a cheap curtain. So make it your permanent background. So tak payah fikir-fikir lagi nak letak apa kat belakang. Ada benda tu pasang, you just do your recording, insyaAllah selamat semua.
Yes.
Yeah, sorry.
Second point. I mean like, just to add up the first one you're telling about the background, right? It is on-task behavior as well. Your preparation before you go live or before you go recording. Yeah. Okay. So the second one. Yeah. Okay, record and play. Okay, this one is a part of the before, during. Okay, where the Asatiza need to, if let's say, for example, not promoting a product here. For example, you use Zoom ataupun Google Meet atau everything like that. Okay, make sure before you go live that you record your voice sekejap and then lepas tu you dengar whether it's functioning or not. Okay, sama juga you punya speaker semua before you go live lah. That's very important, whether you can actually dengar your suara, whether the punya volume is very high ke atau very soft ke and everything like that. Okay, so record and play. Sama juga kalau you mengaji lah. Okay, kalau you mengaji, you record and you play, and if there's anything to amend, you re-record back. Exactly. Okay, sampai you dapat the perfect record and play mode lah.
Okay. Especially when you are doing pre-recorded lesson, this is very important. I would like to highlight to all of you, jangan ingat pre-recorded, you record mentah-mentah dan you serah ke orang. Jangan begitu, kesiankan orang. Okay, so what you must do, you record first, then you dengar dulu. You take a listen of how your voice is functioning, whether you read correct or wrong. And then if you yourself feel it is not enough, then you redo until you feel it's okay, it's good to go. Then only you pass to the one in charge of editing the video lah. Okay, so at least you know what you are talking about. Jangan nanti after you pass to your head level, the level head, nanti they will go kejar you again to record this, ni tak kena, ni kena kejar lagi, kena kejar lagi. So it's time consuming. And pre-record lesson also is not a fast game. You must really take some time for yourself to prepare, to stay calm and to prepare your script, to read through the slide, put in additional info. Then when you do the recording, it's all there. Okay, do not depend solely on the slide given. Do your own extra research so you can add on more info to make your pre-record lesson more interesting. Yeah.
Just to add that just now about sound background okay, it's very important juga if let's say that if you are doing the pre-recorded lesson, right, kalau sound background during that moment that you want to record, sekali ada disturbance, for example air jet kat Punggol banyak air jet, okay, air jet ataupun if you have toddlers, babies, okay, if they are crying and all that, make sure you bukan nak suruh letak tepi ke apalah, you attend them first, okay, until they are quiet. Ataupun you may want to have a self-dedicated room atau place that you feel that is quiet. Ada tak asatizah yang buat dekat dalam storeroom?
Yes.
Contoh dalam storeroom, just to avoid all those disturbances, sound disturbances. Okay, so try your best to minimize the sound background. Okay?
As much as possible, try your best lah to minimize the sound.
Alright. So now we go to the final check. Okay, number 3, final check on sources and credibility. This is one very important asatizah. Okay.
Yeah, especially in your content, if you want to deliver something, you must ensure the source of that content or topic is reliable and is have that credibility and can be used. It's authentic lah, senang kata. Especially on the hadith part. Before you quote any hadith, right? You ensure first the hadith come from which narrator. From which book? Is it Sahih or is it Hasan or is it Da'if or is it Mawdu' or is it Ahad or Mutawatir? Okay, what I'm talking about is all the name of hadith. In case you don't know, you may do your own research on it. Okay, but I do believe all of us know. And also any quotes or any facts that you want to deliver to your students, ensure you have that source to back up your evidence. Yeah.
Yes, correct. This one many asatizah actually tertinggal. Alright, where you have to actually share where the source you get actually tahu. Because most of us refer to online. Online research, online search and everything like that. But at the same time, we forgot to actually copy and paste the address untuk our students to refer to. This one because for me lah, bila kita baca artikel and all that, itu hak cipta orang lain. So we have to respect, respect that effort by other person, not just kita I like this, I just copy and paste kat my slide without credit, acknowledge, give credit to the person who write the articles and all that. There's many asatizah. For me, if let's say you do that, it's like some kind of plagiarism.
Correct.
Okay, plagiarism is a stealing sources. Okay, so please, if you receive this hadith, you like to share with your student, share where you get that hadith, and then you share, if you find it dekat online resources, share that particular website with them, so they can actually do their research more on that particular credible source. Alright.
Another term for that is your amanah ilmiyah, your amanah ilmu. So whatever ilmu that you get online, do quotes from where you get it. So you give the amanah to the person who actually do that ilmu for you.
So just to add up again about sekarang ni ramai dah Google Sheikh dah, Sheikh Google kan.
Ustaz Google sekarang.
So this Google Sheikh ni kan, at the same time we actually especially to the teens and adult level, right, bila kita ajar this kind of method, actually we ajar them how to actually find a very credible source lah. Okay, bukan anyhow you just search dapat answer, okay that's it. No. Okay, we actually educate them how to actually find answers, find more learning materials, okay, dengan cara yang selamat. Okay.
And in case if you're out of source, don't know what to do, you can always go to the to any ustaz, credible ustaz who can give you answers immediately.
Yes.
Okay, and don't be embarrassed to ask around.
Yes, correct. True enough. Okay, number 4, media suitability. This one is very important because there was one time when I was vetting the content kan. It was for primary 1 students, but the YouTube video they share, the asatiza share, is for youth level. Primary 1, but the YouTube video was the youth level. Okay, this one is very a no-no. Okay, always share a media that is student-centered, student-centric. For example, kalau that video is about kids, okay, so it meant for the kids lah. Alright, bayangkan kalau belajar hijaiyah, alif bata, guna upin, ipin, okay, and then we showcase that to the adult. Isn't it funny? Alright. Okay, so macam make sure that the media is very suitable to your students. Okay.
Yeah.
Anything else?
Also, when you do share any media or you want to decorate your slide or whatsoever, you must ensure that the media that you're using is suitable, not only age centric but also the content appropriate.
Yes.
Ensure there is no censored things or elements in there, or wording sometimes we don't know. Okay, so must be careful lah on this. How do I put in a better sentence?
If let's say for example, if the video expose too much, alright, in a way that expose cara pakaian yang tak elok dan sebagainya kan, we can actually find another video yang maybe suitable, the content is sama je tapi dia punya graphic is much proper lah.
Graphic. Thank you so much. The graphic is very important. It plays an important part, especially for the visual students, because once they get it, and that's it. There's no turning back.
Yes, that's true. Okay, Ustazah Maria.
Masya Allah, saya tak tahu. I'm speechless people. Sebab semua tu Masya Allah bagus, tips-tips yang bagus yang kita boleh gunakan untuk kita punya pembelajaran online nanti. So dalam one of the I think the point number 4, media kita punya suitable for the kids, right? Especially kalau macam tadi Ustazah Aida kata, the graphic is very important. Yes, I agree, strongly agree, because certain kadang kita nak slide kita cantik, tapi kita kadang tak perasan yang sebenarnya kita ada ambil gambar, terambil gambar orang-orang yang pakaian dia orang, kadang kita macam tak perasan sebab nak background tu cantik dan sebagainya. All this is very very important. Hatta kadang-kadang the parents yang perasan, bukan the student. So student tak perasan, tapi parents yang mata dia lagi tajam daripada student. So macam it happens sometimes. So macam ni, benda-benda macam tu kita cuba untuk elakkan dan recheck balik setiap kali kita buat apa-apa pun. For myself also, just a bit of nak share sikit bila kalau saya buat record. Kadang-kadang saya bukan jenis yang suka buat skrip. Ini cakap terus terang. So kadang-kadang bila dah tak buat skrip tu kan, hampir hancur. I can see after record, apa pasal cakap macam topik tak related faham tak? Nanti bila kita dah record, apa saja je dia. So I need to do the script. So that part, okay, then ada point. Make sure we have the point. Kalau tak suka buat macam Assalamualaikum, I follow the script, right? Sometimes people tak suka. Ada orang jenis yang tak suka. So you have to make point bang, betul-betul sampai kepada content tersebut. Jangan sampai macam tak kena dengan slide seterusnya, the content tu tak related langsung. Itu tak boleh. Sebab kadang-kadang nanti student macam lagi blur. Ustazah ni nak cerita apa sebenarnya daripada dinosaur pergi masuk pain. So it's different, right? Daripada satu alam ke satu alam. So next.